You are listening to the LA Artist Podcast, where we chat with local artists about their works, styles, what influenced them to start their artist journey, and more. Subscribe so you don't miss the latest episode. And to see bonus content, check out our website on the description below. Hello and welcome to the Artist Podcast. I am your host, Mr. David Rano, and we are here in beautiful Santa Monica, California for the Other Art Fair. I almost forgot the title, but it's all good. And we're here chatting with amazing artists from around the world, and we have Jake. And can you tell us a little bit about yourself and some of your work?
Yeah, thanks for having me. My name is Jake Kenobi. I work under the name Springbreak Jake. I have very much an illustration background, so I make very illustrative, abstract work, mainly trying to talk about mental health and sort of encouraging vulnerability around it. So as you can probably tell, I paint a lot of skulls, but also a lot of like tropical imagery and colors. That's kind of just to show that like stark contrast and kind of the duality of life, really, how you can't have the good without the bad, and how accepting that really brings a lot of peace to life. So that's kind of the basics.
I like that. And that's really cool because you do see a lot of, how you said, the good with the bad, the light with the dark. You're using black for the sky on certain pieces. What's the medium that you use?
Oh yeah, it's mostly acrylic, but it would technically be mixed media. So I do a lot with I try to do a lot with texture. So a lot of it, I start out with a wood panel, and then a lot of it is like cardboard and paper and just different material that I add to it to just kind of build out a little bit of depth and texture. And then mainly acrylic, just a bunch of layers on top of that. Sometimes a little white charcoal I do for some of the smaller kind of lighter illustrations. So pretty mixed media, but mostly acrylic.
I like that. And then for your color palette, obviously we talked a little bit lights and darks. Is there a preferred color palette? I know you use a lot of pastels, yellows, and pinks.
Yeah. I think it's maybe partly because of my graphic design background, but I love kind of the simplicity of a very set color palette. So mostly, obviously, black and white, but a lot of like pink, yellow, and a little bit of blue. Very pastel-y, just trying to more just tropical feelings, like a sunset or an ocean. Those kind of vibes from the colors is what I'm going for.
I can dig that. And then how long have you been, you said you have a graphic design background. How long have you been creating in both forms, whether it be graphic design and in painting?
Oh, yeah. Graphic design for, how old am I? Probably like 15 years about.
I thought you were 25.
Yeah, wait. I am. No, you're right. It's been about 15 years, and that really, I was drawing and painting as a kid, but then got into Photoshop, and then getting into graphic design led to more illustration and digital illustration work. Which actually led to some mural work, which then turned into reminded me of how much I loved painting. And so now for the past probably 4 years, I've been really pursuing being full-time fine artist. I still do freelance illustration work, but this is my big passion now.
That's awesome. That's always great to hear. And then we'll do a quick little question game. 5 seconds, five questions. So yeah, 5 seconds for 5 questions. All right, ready? Pen or pencil?
Pencil.
Favorite movie?
Oh my God, Away We Go.
Top song that you're listening?
It's called Blue Eyed Boy by Trophy Eyes.
Favorite vegetable?
Honestly, broccoli.
Ooh, I can dig that. And then most used color?
Black.
Black?
Yeah.
I wonder why. But again, it was a pleasure chatting with you. Can you tell us where we can see your work, your Insta and your website?
Oh, yeah. First, thank you for this. I really appreciate it. Website is springbreakjake.com. Instagram is at springbreak.jake. It's really the main two things. I live in Bend, Oregon, so if you're ever in the area, hit me up. I usually show work around town a lot. And if you feel like it, sign up for my email newsletter. I share a lot of work there.
Awesome. Again, thank you so much. We'll put all the description in the description below, all the information on the description below. I did not mess up. It's not a typo.
That was deliberate.
Yeah, it's deliberate. It's art form, yes. But again,
Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you. Appreciate it.
It was a pleasure.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, and cut.
Oh, that was
Yeah.
great. Thank you, man. That wasn't so bad.